Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, world. This is the man from Boswak, and I am here once again to update you on the present situation in the Rastafari world. As you know, I do my thing a little way different. Today, I'm going to put the spotlight on the difference in our cultural understanding when it comes to the West and Africa. And a lot of people is now saying that I and I should learn this, I and I should learn that, I and I should learn at least one African language. And, you know, it is so complex in what I and I will have to do today. But I think that we should try to keep things very simple. I notice today I had an experience that I want to share with the world. I'm not sharing this experience because I want to show disunity. I just want to share this experience where we can come to understanding of language barrier and language problem. So today, on the Asian Council of the Nyabingi platform, a Zulu brethren by the name of Spice, who is a ganja cultivator with a legal gun license. He have cultivate his crop, and from that cultivation he have by himself a nice Range Rover. He also live in a beautiful house, and he put the house and the Range Rover on the platform. First he put the house on the car on the platform. Now, keep in mind I live in London City. Also keep in mind that this city at one stage colonized for Africa, and this is where I live. This city profiles itself as one of the city of the world. So when I see the car, my comment was, just look, simple. My comment was, all car that. Simple, all car that. The brethren replied that I should show him my car. I refuse to show him my car, and I comment that the car is still an old car. The brethren went on to show me his house and asked me to show him my house. I comment again that we are talking about the car, and the car is a whole car. The brethren then reply to show me his gun. The brethren replied to show me his gun. And I, in return, show him my gun. And make him know, say, it's gun for gun. The brethren show me, say, if I was next to him, he would have shoot me. And I replied to him, it's gun for gun, so no shooting would not go on. But I now would like you to hear the exchange between I and the brethren, and then see how simple one can lose their life in South Africa. So listen to this exchange here now.
Fire burn you, wicked man. Your father was slave, and your mother was slave. And I never slave, Rasta. And I belong in Africa. And I were original Zulu man. See me now? You don't know who are you? What's your kind of language, Rasta? I talk you, Rasta. Wicked man. You don't know progress for Rasta. Wicked. If I burn you, if I could have seen you, I could have shoot your head now, Rasta. You talk too much. You don't talk too much, Rasta. If I was there, I would kill you now, Rasta. Show you that you're fucking your mother's slave and your father's slave. Come and fuck me around in Africa. Talk with the Africans, your foolish ways you want to talk. Shit. You see us now? We are the original champions, Rasta, you see? We are praise Rastafari and we are make money, you see? Can't tell me you can't make money, Rasta. When you see my nice things, my nice things, you tell me shit, Rasta. Eh? That's my nice thing, Rasta. I mean money that me I spend, Rasta. Wicked. You suffer yourself, you suffer your children and your family. Come and talk shit here.
And you can see it's gun for gun. Remember, gun for gun, pussy. Gun for gun. And a yellow one have gun. Yeah? Remember that. Gun for gun.
Show yourself, Rasta. Don't show up the pictures. Show up the picture, old team, Rasta. Show up yourself now.
What is the difference between you and Babylon? You are just a Babylon, saying that you are a Rasta man. Look at it. A white man once told me the same thing that you are telling me now in Africa. A white man told me this, same place in South Africa. Tell me that I'm a slave. See? Yes, I am a slave because you and your father sold us out of Africa. Remember that, Zulu punk. You all is who sell us out. See? So you see this thing where we're not trying now, because remember, you know, I follow behind we, you know. You Zulu man I follow behind we. I am the original Rasta man. It is I who can make you know about Rastafari. And now, look how quick. I just tell you, just look how dumb you is, you know. I was speaking about the car. The car, I said the car is an old car. And it lead to you now telling me that you ready to kill me. Look at that. Just to tell you about the car, you pull your gun and assure me that you're ready to kill me. Yet, out of the same mouth, you talking now that you want to unite with us and you want us to come forward to Africa, to come live amongst people like you. You lick your fucking head, Zulu idiot. You lick your head.
This is Chief Ayakonga in response to that Zulu man running his blood clot mouth about man a slave and father a slave and I still have the bomber clot white man in South Africa having an apartheid system of blood clot long and all kind of shit. I don't know. I don't know where you jump up and down about beating your chest because you have a gun in your hand. And if you think you're the only one that know what guns are, A gun give you power. Hmm? Threatening somebody about killing them right now. And my mother was a slave. My father was a slave. So when me come amongst you now, what you gonna call me? Child of a slave? Man, look, brother. You better glad say you attack that shit that far away. That's all we over here tell you, you know. Cause we are the original Dan Dada Yard, man. When it come to being the baddest thing on this planet, sucker, you better go and do some research on how Jamaica populated by Africans, you know. Punk. You better go and research how it was the baddest and most rebellious ones who was fighting that white massa that them put in they make a friggin' prison called Jamaica. Here, Mr. Chatty mouth. No man, I you for come out of South Africa or come out of wherever the blood clot in it and come a yard, come run your mouth and tell one Rasta say he's the child of a slave. And you see how far your head kick like a ball. Me tell you something, man. That's the most disrespectful. And look now, when up there, you, Mr. Zulu, up there running them out like that, you know. Remember I said Shaka Zulu get tricked by trinkets and friggin' little baubles and pearls and shit, you know. Where Shaka was tricked by. And you know, major, you know. By some small little trinkets, you talk about car and them thing there. On a trick by trinkets. We don't get buy out, brother, by trinkets and that nonsense. How come you now bust your gun in a white man face all now? How come you no wanted and run around South Africa or wherever you there and kill off white people? You gonna come threaten to kill man and call my mother a slave? And talk about if me was this, so you'd have killed me? Eh? Man, you don't even have a clue what you just do. The unity that could have been formed amongst I and I, you just jeopardize that with your stinking mouth, you know, brother. Your heart dirty, your soul dirty, but you're Rasta. Which Rasta on that chat about? You know what Rastafari is? Eh? What you know about Rastafari? Eh? Who teach you about Rastafari? Rastafari starting by Zulu. You want somebody conk off your friggin' locks and with it on your head with a big M16, just conk till every piece of your scalp drop off. You know who you deal with? You don't know, you know, brother. You only just run your mouth. And you run your mouth because you feel safe way over there, so. But you don't have the nerve to come out of this and go stand in front of JahB and tell him what you tell him in England. And you can't come a yard fussy. Remember me tell you that, you know? Come here, look for you. You see you? You better not come to Jamaica, but you're no Rasta here. You better stay your ass up in a Zulu country. You hear me? I say to you? You're a disgusting fella. Yo? I hope JahB can get this message to you, you know. Yo, you need to link me to them people, you know. Make I deal with them said way, you know, brother. Because guess what? Yo, I don't chat, because chat is too much.
How did your gun get involved with the conversation? How many white men have you ever shoot? You supposed to be a Rasta. So how comes we talking about a car and its age? End up that you pull your gun and I show me say you're ready to kill me. And at the same time I talk about brothers. You hear my brother tell you? You hear my brother tell you? My brother tell you. Say, I have come to South Africa already. Me a real bad man. Me come down there so. You to leave South Africa now and go to Jamaica. Go tell Jamaicans say they must steal baby. And see which part your head end up. You know? So if you want to tell us something, you have a legal license gun. Me don't have no license gun. My gun illegal. Yeah? And because it's illegal, it busts by any man. Tell us now, how many white men you ever shoot with your illegal gun? This is JahB2D, and I am sending this voice note because it is a serious misunderstanding between I and Ras Spice Man, who is a ganja man. Now, I just reason with Spice Man, and over the time that I am on this platform, I have taken time out to point out to my brothers and sisters in AZANIA that our understanding of the English language is a problem for all of us. Now, there is a big misunderstanding just now, and the misunderstanding comes from one. Spice Man told me that he had harvest his ganja business and have buy himself a new car. And he put the car up on the platform so brothers and sisters could have seen the car. I, here in the Art of Babylon, saw the car. And when I saw the car, my comment was, it's an old car. Spice Man is telling me that he took great offense because as far as he's concerned, it is a new car and it's a nice car, and 3/4 of his brethren and sisters admire him for his progress of achieving the car. So his understanding that I have dissed him, and he was very hurt for me calling his car an whole car. For those of you who is on the platform, you can see that I have replied, I think 3 times, saying it is still an old car. Now, for those of you who language is English, you will understand that me saying it's an old car was not a direct diss to Spice Man. I was just stating a fact that the car is an old car. Now, Spice Man asked me was to show him my car, and I didn't show him my car. My car is newer than that car. But for me, it wasn't about showing off our material things. All I'm saying that I did not say the car is an old car because I wanted to offend my brother. And I am here now apologizing to Spice Man because that was not my intention for him to show me that he would have shoot me if I was next to him. Now, we, especially Rastafarian, will have to find some better way of communicating, because here it is, I put this out on the platform and other platform, and I'm gonna also make this be a part of my next broadcast, because I have a duty to my brothers and sisters that I cannot make you all, with your limited understanding of English and your limited temperament, where everything is who can draw them gun first. And that's why I keep telling you that when I'm in AZANIA, my gun is in my hand. Because I'm not make no man misunderstanding and give me no misunderstanding gunshot. No, I'm not taking any misunderstanding gunshot. I will give some gunshot. And I mean, I grew up like this. I grew up where draw gun and fire. You see? And I have lived in AZANIA, and I have seen the mentality of my brothers and sisters in AZANIA. Right now, I don't know between Jamaica and AZANIA who is like we are fighting for who can hold the world record of dragon and fire first. Brethren, I'm apologizing because it was a misunderstanding, not on my part, but on your part. But if the misunderstanding, if the apology will make you look into yourself, then you have my sincere apology. But at the same time, still have my gun Bangkok, because I mean, this is the mentality universal amongst the Zulu. It seems that, and from a long time I see that among Zulu, it's like you all quicker to fight your brothers and sisters as opposed to fight out the white man out of South Africa, you know? So, but you see, I give thanks, my beloved sister. I would love to agree with I and the unity, but you see, I, Rastafari, our first call of unity is to unite and fight the white man out of Africa. There is a chant when I was a little boy. I'm talking when I was around 7, 8 years old. I don't hear that chant anymore. So I'm gonna let you hear that chant now. And that chant said, wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home and me yard. Wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home and me yard. Burn them out, Rastafari, burn them out. Burn them out of Ethiopia land. Burn them out, Rastaman. Burn them out. Burn them out of Ethiopia land. Yes, I am the badass. And one of the reasons why I speak and behave the way I am today is the 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 5th generation. All you all did is just reconstruct the liberty to suit you all now. Let me tell you, you hear what the chant say? Wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home and me yard. Wonder where the white man them no go away. You hear that? The chant say we want the white man them to leave Africa. But today, because of what gonna turn Rastafari in, it becomes a universal struggle, it becomes a church, it becomes a everything, and it a call now for unite with oppressor. Yeah. That's why I'm on and the eye them can't see eye to eye. Because here it is, I just make a simple comment. The car is an old car. I'm a virgin, ready for drive gun, and lucky thing me have my gun too. Yeah, guys, gun for gun, you know. And the same way our black man can ready for shoot, I ready for shoot him too. This is not a lamb to no slaughter thing. No man not draw no gun. Me not come around no man with have no gun and me not have no gun. Me have to have my gun. Yeah, so no can go and talk and burn me out. Me not left my gun for to come treat me like a lamb to no slaughter. But remember what me say. Wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home and me yard. So me now come home until me see wanna start run with the white man them out of Africa. You can't trick JahB2D. Now you know which part JahB2D stand when it come to coming home. Because I tell them already say when they come in, them supposed to have come out. Me tell them already about that, you know. Anyway, one more my brethren have something to say on that.
Elder, tell them tell them element that we will forgive each other. Tell them element. They wanna hear from you, element. Tell them element.
For them jet they are coke. They say with them down there I like all the coke down in South Africa too. If you know these things. Them giddy bit.
Okay. So that's what my brethren say. The brethren before that was Spice man who back him gun, and he's now asking me to tell the world that he's sorry. I accept his apology, and I too, JahB2D, have apologized, because as far as I am concerned, it is a serious misunderstanding. Here it is, the brethren cultivate and him show him ganja feel and everything, and him buy himself a nice car. So the brethren only show him other brethren them him accomplishment. Now, me with my fast self, cause true me live in a West and me say brand new car every day, cause England me live. Me, she said the car wasn't that new in terms of it new for him as a owner. So me just comment and say a whole car that and lick him chip. That the man take it personal, the man drive, go and show me look while. The man say, the man go as far to tell me say me a slave baby, my mama, my papa a slave and everything. So the man carried far. The man deep up under my slave history. Right? But you see what now? Me have to laugh because you have to make something become a joke, because listen this now. If he the next to him, one of us would kill each other. Over what? Over a word sound. Now, I man apologize to my brethren, Spice, the Spice man, and I pray that everyone take our apology in the same vibes that it let off. So, I think some other brethren have some things to say. So, we're going to make the other brethren them have a say, because, you know, a daughter did also say we have to try all a unity. So, let me hear that brethren have to say.
Blissful love, my brother. Blissful love, truths and rights at all times. You see, my brother, many of them of this recently have no knowledge of the I. They don't know, say you come out of Armageddon. They don't know where you came out of that. You was forging fire. Fire. When everybody was this and that, the I was forging fire. So you see, my brother, do I know the I? Because through your father and the great ancients I've been round with, I know who is badass, JahB2D. And believe you me, my brother, I know who you are, you hear me? I'm a no say, there's no greater security apart from the Almighty God himself when it comes to security of I and I movements in a flesh of man. If I want such a security, is only one man can have that position. And it would be JahB2D. So my brother, as I said, you and I will reason because we have what needs to be done. You have the beginning, and I have the ending of it. So the middle of it that is there is very easy because it wasn't a secret in the beginning, and you know it. So that's it. So you have a righteous day, my brother. Please do not allow these little flies and these little guys and these little dogs and these little hyenas that wants to walk like a lion when they do not know what is a true lion, the nature of the conquering lion. So my brother, do not allow these little foolishness, because there's great works for the eye to do. You hear me? You're going to see that the great works, greater than before, is the great works that now be known, to return the freedom to all black people, our black people, Japani. And you know, say, that is the will of the ancient, and that's the only thing that we work in, nothing else. But we know the hypocrites and the parasites. We know the one them, as I said to you, that got deported and came here with their American accent and their British this and their British that. I only speak like this for a certain reason, because I was birthed in Jamaica. I wasn't birthed, Bomberclot, England. You better know that. So we just came up there and learned of their ways, but we didn't take part of their evil ways. So after having doing all the things we did, we work in merchant banking, we know the whole stock exchange, we have a building and civil engineering, we represent the best of them because we know who we are. We are the best amongst them, and that's who we are, JahB. So please, my brother, don't let these fucking idiot who hasn't done fucking shit pull you, right? As what my sister show on one platform, these one is not even good enough to even smell your shit, but less to eat it. Have a blessed day, my brother. Perfect love.
Respect and love, my brother Lance Roy. Yes. So, I am taking heed because, I have to be mindful of these little ones. And I am not gonna, as the eye suggests, let them draw me into these little small talk. I think there's something else that our next brother, Spiceman said, cool down, elder, forgive the youth, which is himself. Yes, Spiceman, the eye is forgiven. And respect Joe. And love to the eye, to I man love the eye. Even though the eye show me a gun, but I'm not afraid of guns, so that done, Spiceman. But still, like I said, I have a duty to make my brethren and sisters know how this thing did go. Because if I don't do that, then some of my brethren and sisters will come home like lamb to the slaughter. So there is a next message where someone else want to say something. So I have to make the item hear what this one have to say, because it's equality and I stand for. So come in.
True sound in power, my agent. True sound in power. Because I God is chalice. Where I come from in Agadi, I know that God is a chalice. Cushion bank. That is our weapon. Chase Babylon with that. And each and every house, human have that weapon. And that weapon is chase the devil away. He used that weapon, chalice. And that chant, long time I chant it. And I need to revisit our chants, because those chants are the chants that we grew up listening into in Rastafari. The time opportunities introduced, I have been to I. So, one perfect love still I. We love one another. I know that I love one another. is that this emotional just life. Sometimes they like to go up, 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 up. And most of the time, when I rethink and cool down, they calm. They calm. The calm comes up because we legalize ganja. And that ganja, it give I that wise mind and understanding to do thy will. Let I lead the way. Let him cover as the water cover the sea. Sila, one perfect love still.
Give thanks, my beloved sister. And again, the chant is a very simple chant. And I am asking my Zulu brothers and sisters to start practicing this chant. Wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home a me yard. Wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home a me yard. Burn them out, Selassie, burn them out. Burn them out of Ethiopia land. Burn them out, King Rasta, burn them out. Burn them out of Ethiopia land. Now, here I say, when me was a little teenager, not even teenager, when me was a little toddler, in a the dingy yard, in a bongo water yard, and then chant there, me go upon, yeah, wonder where the white man them no go away. Me want go home a me yard. So we never planned to come to Africa, to come live with white people in Africa. We never planned to come to Zion, to come live with white people in Zion. So that is why I am the way I am. People, every time I talk to no tell me say me a whole man and me a whole this and me a whole. Me's a whole lion. That's what I am, a whole lion. But let me check and say, because things say some more brethren come in with something for set up. So, I nah let out no one. Yeah, so here we are now. The thing get nasty. So, I go see now, because here it is now.
Hotep and greetings, my African blood brothers and sisters. Speaking of the Mau Mau oath, we had three main oaths. That is the oath of violence to the enemy, the oath of allegiance to the movement, and the oath of patriotism to the nation. And yes, the oath was used ritualistically and psychologically to cement the necessary trust system that was needed in the process of...
Stop it right there. See what I show you look while. It's the next Rasta man and show me him gun. So you have to know, Zulu man, that I and I out here is well fucking arms. Don't think Rasta in a Babylon, we just in a Babylon just so. All of us well fucking arms. And my brethren Feara Ramesses out of Chicago say, when we come in well fucking arms. We're not leaving our arms. There is no way we're coming to Africa unarmed. So get your facts and your mind set right. Because when we come in there, we are coming there, and we are coming there terrible and dreadful. So don't think say no lamb to no slaughter thing, and we are coming there. One of us are going to just take liberty and advantage of I and I. No, that not go on, brethren. That not go on. So, what we do look while, because we did there somewhere, my virgin?
The revolution. Of course, this is lacking in our modern day movements. Not because we don't want to initiate it, but because we are in a struggle in trying to collectively reclaim our people or salvage them, and even ourselves included, from the process that has destroyed our cultural DNA and immune system, which made it possible for these necessary elements in our revolutionary struggles to be put in place, like oath-taking by our ancestors. It was due to the strong commitment to their African nationalist reality that they realized what was at stake and what they were losing, and therefore took this oath or oaths to fight this revolution. Indeed, my African blood, we can arrive there more collectively with time as we continue to awaken ourselves from the ongoing genocide, both physical, mental, and all. You know, so that's what really, and that brings us to the next point that my brother mentioned, is that we need to spiritually connect to ourselves. That is very true. That these must be approached from primarily from that angle. That we need to make a commitment within ourselves, which comes out of the conviction that comes out of the study of our reality or experience, which points out to our situation over time and who our real enemies are, and what we must do to emancipate ourselves. That is the spiritual connection. And in dealing with this reality, we are narrowing down and dealing with the organization of an international event. And I'll say one of the reasons why we are not able to connect even to our own selves individually is also due to the disconnection among ourselves as one unit of people with different manifestations that must unite in order to advance forward impactfully, sustainably, effectively in this revolutionary process, or in this process of our restoration. And this has even been promoted by social media, the social distancing thing, in that even of late, as I was even discussing with the priest Dagi, who I think is in America or Jamaica right now, is that the social distancing and the so-called social
Greetings. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Couldn't have known of it until I spoke on it. Do you know what's that? Rastafari. Yes, I. So, we have oaths. We have oaths that we got to take. I'm not going any further till we commit to those 3 oaths. I don't want to be involved until we commit to those 3 oaths. And you do a group call and have each person, even if it's out of word of mouth, say yay or nay, brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? When I get over there in Kenya, I'll go through the whole process over again. Then, face to face, as we'd say in Amharic, feet le feet. Yeah, so let's do it, man. Look, each member of this so-called committee has got to take the oath. If they're not willing to, then I'm not willing to work with them. I'm not willing to put my life up with no one that can't even just utter a couple words and say they are committed on that level first. So I'm not going forward. Let me tell you how we keep getting shag up, as we'd say in the yard. We get shag up because we put up money forward. Yo, we need economics. We got to set up this. We set up with this and with that, brother. Come and go take a vote them first. And I know that you, who I am speaking and working for, is a committed person. Let me tell you what's next. You see this collectivity of all the people? Now bother with that stuff right now. Let me tell you. I know, I Congo, I going like him know it all. I'm not doing that. You see, let me tell you something. I have a group called Rise On. Not I have a group, forgive me. I'm the chief of Rise On, right? Now, the Rastafari Sovereign Indigenous Order and Nation is something that was needed, necessary, lacking in the movement. We intended to fill that gap. Now, enough people join up the group. We got, not when I say enough, about 93, maybe 95 people the most. Fluctuated. They had like 125. I booted off a lot of people that was talking Jesus shit and all that nonsense. Anyway, got me. Anyway, long story short. When work day come, I don't know if you've seen my videos, but if you see a lot of people, you're seeing a miracle. If you see 5 people out of that 95 people, it's a miracle. And they're on the island. And they're supposed to be about this thing that they're in, what their sovereignty, the indigenous rights. Yet, when it comes to establishing agriculture, self-reliance and these things, non-participation. Let me tell you that, right? No funding, no money, nothing to help we who are the ones that are keeping the physical work going. With all of these rastas on the goddamn island right here, right? In this group that claim they want sovereignty and indigenous rights, land and all this to build on, yeah? Waiting to see me accomplish the work to come and chuck off in my pool. And say, slow, yoy, want a licking of your bumba clot. Then, so what have I learned from all that hard work to where I ended up in the hospital? What have I learned? What do you think I learned? That it ain't about them collective idea of a bunch of people. Yes, we have the spirit of patriotism and all that for the whole nation, yes, but it's a small fist that thump a man in I'm face. 5 people, 5 fingers of death. You ever heard that movie? Yeah. So that's all I'm looking for, man. And that's all we have to focus on, man. No more albatross around our neck. No more the mass movement. You build it, they will come. So let's make this commitment and get it over with. Let's make this oath and get it over with the smallest group that we can, and let's spearhead what we're doing with that small group. The collective work is what the small group will be initiating and putting into place. So don't think too big. I make the things too heavy. So it carry, you see? Bring it down to a laser point, and that laser cut a hole in the hole, right? Yeah, the big old light is weak in the house. Look at it. It can't, unless you grab the bulb, it can't burn you, right? The laser is fine and mager and small. It don't spread all over the house. If you point a laser in a dark room, you only see the laser. It don't light up the whole room. But it will cut holes in the wall, cut holes through the metal. So let's create a committee that's laser pointed, spearheaded by oath spiritual. See what me I try to say? What's been shaking us up? We're always looking for funding and money, and we can't do nothing. We need some help, we need some help, we need some help. That's because we took on too much goddamn weight. Of course you're gonna need help. Carry what you can carry. I tell my son that when I come in my groceries and he wants to be Mr. Tuck Up 4 bag, I say your ball's gonna drop down there, bruh. Take one bag up at a time, man. And share the work.
I want to look for food and start to put gun on table. I wonder if you know about gun. You want to send some gun, you show him. You look a cheap gun here, man. That's a cheap gun here. You want some gun? What if you want some real gun? If a gun I want them, man, they say, what more when they come to Jamaica? See one day. Government, and if the government gun this. To me personal, I care this. My personal care this. How long now me have it? And if you want somebody think can get you a 9 blood clot, they show you 9mm. Who is dare him go do that? Who is him? See, we are show gun, we not show face. We kill him in less seconds. Anyway, in there we can say go kill him. You know that blood clot. Fraud. You want to burn some fire for him?
All right. I want ones and ones for circle. And I want the gun talk for kind of narrow down amongst myself. And I want my Zulu brother know say the same way oh no love war. So I love war. So I don't want to get this thing twisted when you hear about peace and love. Get carried away and think say all I depend this peace and love. I depend on peace and love. Especially with Eden. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave that alone now. There is something else I want to touch upon. A couple things. As you know, this is the badass, and the badass mind him own business. And the badass try not to get into things that is not Rasta business. Now, recently I seen at the news, I see my virgin footer hype, a burn out coffee because she do a song with them people there. Now you know somebody has no partial, you know. And badass not look friend, you know. So badass I gotta speak in mind on a topic here because one, me not really business with coffee. Yeah. So me not get na coffee business. What me want to speak about now is the partiality when me say most people are talk about. I'm going to ask you for low coffee. And here why I want on a low coffee now. Before coffee ban, me see Mick Jagger. And if you no go on, me go dig up the picture come show you know. those of you, yeah, frat boy, before you born to it happen. Me see Mick Jagger, hold Peter Touch on a stage and lip kiss him while singing to him, if it's love you're looking for, you can't run, you can't hide. And him did lip kiss Peter Touch. That happened, and nobody never said nothing about that. So me there. Bob Marley again, him work with a lot of faggot, and him got in at the 100 club. Yeah, if you don't know, the whole style of them and the whole scale of them know one Oxford Street, 100 Oxford Street, the punk club down there at Oxford Street. Yeah. No found new artists never going at that club there yet. But JahB going at that club there already. Yeah. And I in there, Bob Marley though, punky reggae, kinky reggae, yeah. Yeah? With him kinky friend and him punky friend, them and everybody call me in dance. And I like me hear about that club there now. The club still open down there right now. I think the last time I go into that club there, where name, me and Toko, and where name, I'll soon tell them name. We're going there. A Rasta man invite us to come down there. Forgot their name. Soon tell you. But the club is still there. And it was a top club back in the 70s. The punk club down Oxford Street. And nobody never burn out Bob Marley to mingle and mix with these people. So, music is a business. And what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So we can't burn out coffee. I mean, Capleton, him, if you ask me, him and Tashel are friend. The last time Capleton in the ocean, me in there, and see Tashel in the top. And I wonder what Tashel are doing there. So, these people have them links, where them links. The other day here, Capleton said thanks to Tashel for the promotion that them give each other. So, I don't know what the thing gone talk, but like me telling you from long time, say when me come out of hell, me come see the thing done, me see the thing turn upside down, me see the thing mix up, and people go to them feelings and attack, say, I me done, and I me mix up. I me no mix up nothing. So right now, Footer, me don't know if it's say because it look like you just a text set now upon the young generation there. But the young generation, the hunger live where them did see the elder them do. Yeah. Name it. The whole of the elder them perform with punk and gay people and all kind of people. In a them make the money making part of them business. So, I don't see why we are jumping them little people here. Them little people here do them own thing. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just call it like I see it. I mean, I work, you know. I work, them I work. And the money them I work for. So if you are going to say coffee shouldn't do that caliber through the money not good, then you should have go tell Bob and tell Peter Touch and all of them that talk. Or you just a pick pan she alone. Oh, no, burn out Bob Marley for film works where and him carry go get where, you know, to him friend them, you know. Yeah. So, and that's my take on that. Simple. Now, the next thing when me say I want to, but this now bigger than me, because me lose a whole heap of money when me not talk about. Yeah man, me lose a whole heap of money. 3 bank take away my money. 2 bank America and 1 bank of Jamaica take away my money. Yeah, take away enough money for me. So all me can tell Usain Bolt is welcome to the club. I'm there and watch for see. And I pray for you get back your money. Me not glad for them take away your money. Me don't got to tell you say them take away my money. And my money where them take away, I was not illegal money because me have money from, remember I say me I take money from me that yard, you know. Yeah, enough money me take and me I ask any man who know me. When me take a money, the first place me I send my baby mother go at the bank. Me love put money in a bank. So when me left Jam 1, me left money in a bank down there. And when me come from foreign and go at the bank tell me say, my account not digitalized and a digital thing them depend now. My account still in the basement, them say, them not reach to it yet. And that are many years ago. So, that is my little rant just now on the Africa and the unity of Africa. And my thing to the African them, when me say white people start leave any African country, that is the African country that me will want to go. I don't really want to go live amongst them in Africa. And that's my thing there. Until such time again, if you no mash my can, I will come again.